Hello, good morning, and welcome to Matt's Movie News. On today's show, I've got quite a few interesting stories to talk about, to be honest. I'm looking quite forward to it. We've got some Simpsons news, Hollywood hiring its first AI actor, and Matthew Bettany talking about Vision Quest, and a couple more things too. Right, should we get down to it? The Simpsons, I didn't even know this was even a thought, but apparently The Simpsons has got a new movie coming, and it's got a release date. The new movie, it's currently called The Simpsons 2, or Simpsons the Movie 2, I think it is coming out on July, July 23rd, 2027. So yeah, not long, like what? A year and a half, something like that. So to say I didn't even know this was happening, this was news to me. So quite excited about that. I can't say, I've had a weird relationship with The Simpsons really, because I haven't watched it properly in about 10, 12 years at least. Like, I have no idea I do know what season it's on because it's the same amount of years old that I am because it came out the year I was born. So that's how I know the seasons. But I know recently they had one where like Marge died or something. Apparently that was like a thing, or like it was the season finale where Bart turned 11 because they were like taking the mick out of themselves of like where they never age or something. So it was like essentially like a season finale of the whole show, but like it was kind of like a joke. But yeah, I'm excited about that. To be fair, the first Simpsons movie was like a commercial and critical success, and everyone kind of loved it. And it earned over $536 million worldwide on a $75 million budget. So I don't know what's taken them so long to get it done, but apparently, as I say, COVID had something to do with it, because obviously, like in 2024, Simpsons writer and executive producer Al Jean said there had been no formal talks or script development, saying discussions for a sequel had stalled due to the COVID-19 pandemic, and that was in 2024. So that was a while after it. So what took so long? He said Disney was watching to see how Inside Out 2 performed in cinemas after several Disney animated films bombed at the box office. This is all from Screen Rant, by the way. This is what they found out. Not me, personally. He said, I want to see the animation business completely return to what it was before the pandemic, and then I think if that was the case, it would make sense to do The Simpsons theatrically. And Inside Out, mentally, I did not know this until I researched it, $1.6 billion at the box office. I mean, that film's good, but flipping heck, that's like a 4-quadrant hitting thing, that isn't it? Definitely. No plot details have been announced yet, but Simpsons is the longest running animated and scripted Prime TV US TV show of all time, with almost 800 episodes airing over 36 years. That's my age. Spoilers. But yeah, it says here in a joking reference to the show's longevity, the season's 36th premiere was billed as the Simpsons finale because eternally 10-year-old Bart finally turned 11. So yeah, crazy. So essentially, Disney wanted to see, now they've acquired it through Fox, which is still weird. Literally, Disney owns like everything that I love. You know what I mean? Like I grew up with The Simpsons, the end Simpsons. I grew up with Star Wars, the end Star Wars. Even things like, I'm sure they own like Buffy and stuff now. I swear to God, Buffy's on Disney Plus. Like literally all of my childhood is owned by Disney now, which is mental. But I mean, they're not doing it that bad, I suppose. They're making the money, aren't they? But yeah, so I might start watching the new Simpsons series. To be fair, like start from where like I kind of vaguely remember episodes and then just carry on. Because I really did enjoy the Simpsons as a kid. Like I could literally like reference so many episodes. But then I kind of got into Family Guy as I got older, and then I just kind of fell out of time to watch animated comedies. You know what I mean? So, but it's been a long time since the end of the first one when Maggie uttered her first word, which was sequel, isn't it? When that one comes out, it'll have been 20 years since the first film came out. Yeah, feel old now, don't you? Because I do. 20 years. That is insane that it was that long since their first Simpsons movie came out. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. I think it'd be funny. The first one was brilliant when they were stuck under that dome. It was so funny. It had so many like iconic like Simpsons bits in it. You know, like the opening and with Bart on his skateboard and stuff. That was funny. And it was like nude skateboarding and the massive like. And they killed Doctor Nick as well, didn't they? They killed Doctor. Is he still dead, or did they somehow manage to bring him back? I don't know, but maybe I'll find out if I start watching the new ones. But yeah, what do you guys think about Simpsons Movie 2 coming to the big screen in a couple of years? I wonder if they're going to get any famous cameos, like they had Green Day in the first one, didn't they? And there was some other famous people in it as well, but yeah, I wonder if they'll get any modern day famous actors or artists or something to be in it, maybe. Will they kill off another character? Will they bring back a character? Will they bring back Dr. Nick? I don't know, but yeah, exciting. Simpsons Movie too. Let me know in the comments what you think. If you enjoyed learning about the things that I'm bringing to Matt's Movie News, leave a like on this video. Next up is Miami Vice. The cops that wear ridiculously bright suits will be back on the big screen, apparently. Apparently, Glenn Powell and Michael B. Jordan are going to be taking on the roles of what's the flipping names? Sonny Crockett and Rico Tubbs. Yeah. I wanted to update the names because they're very like goofy 80s names, aren't they? Will they give them new names? Because Sonny Crockett, that's kind of okay. Or we'll just call him Rico. Because Ricardo is a very 80s soap name, isn't it? Ricardo. But no, and it will be directed by Joseph Kosinski, who did Top Gun Maverick and F1, which have been, I'm guessing it's going to be super blockbustery and not like Michael Mann's. I didn't even know Michael Mann produced the original show. I did not even know that. That's pretty cool, to be fair, because he did a really good adaptation of the film, of the TV show into a film. It was like it was in his style, so it was really like ultra realistic, and it was kind of shot kind of more like documentary style. It was really good. I really enjoyed that film with Jamie Foxx and Colin Farrell in the main roles. But I think that was like a modern take on it. Whether this is going to be back set in that time period of like the 80s kind of crime drama style, I don't know. But yeah, it's intriguing. It's only speculation currently. It hasn't been officially announced, but I think this is just in the pinch of salt zone currently. So nobody's actually spoken out about whether they're involved or not. No, like Jordan or Powell or even Kosinski. So this just comes from Nexus Point News. Apparently, is trying to scoop it. Whether it will be announced or not is still up for grabs because it hasn't actually been like not by the studio or anything. Universal producing it apparently, so I know. I have to wait for them to announce it. I think, to be fair, if they're going to use those two actors, I think that'd be a great upgrade because like they're both super charismatic. They're both mega successful in like their relative different kind of films that they've been in recently. Like Glenn Powell's been in like Top Gun, Maverick, and he's in like The Running Man that's coming out soon. He's in like Anyone But You, like kind of rom-com-y kind of. So he's kind of hitting lots of different kind of audiences. So they might bring in those people to that film. Michael B. Jordan is just like a flipping triple threat. He can like direct, he can act, he can like produce, like he's just everywhere at the minute, and Sinners was banging. So and he's just growing and growing as an actor. I think, to be fair, I think he's going to be a bit of like a Denzel, to be fair, where he just gets better and better and better, and he's like going to start winning awards and stuff. I think Michael B. Jordan is brilliant. He's definitely one of the best actors that, not well, debatably, he's like one of the most successful actors and best actors I think that the MCU has ever had. To be fair, that might be slightly controversial to some of you, but I think he probably like, pardon the pun, but killed Killmonger like as a villain. I like that. Ryan Coogler brought him back for Wakanda Forever as well, just because he likes working with him, and that was a really cool little cameo in that as well. I enjoyed it. But there is rumours that it's going to be Doomsday as well, or like Secret Wars as well. So there's some kind of variant of Black Panther, which I hope is true, because you want to keep hold of that actor because he's brilliant. And he's only on the up. So yeah, exciting stuff. What do you think of bringing back Miami Vice? Are they going to have the bright suits? Are they going to have the super flashy cars? And is it going to be like super stylized, like crime film, or is it going to be more modern, like Michael Mann's? What do you think? Do you want to see Glenn Powell and Michael B. Jordan take on these roles, or would you prefer it to be someone else? Who would you cast as Crockett and Tubbs? Oh, this is kind of before my generation, so I won't remember the names. It's more like my parents' generation. But yeah, it potentially could be good. Could be a blockbuster hit. But what do you think? Let me know in the comments. Let me know. That was just a brief little one. This next one I'm really interested in because I love this actor. Matthew Lillard of Scream fame, Five Nights at Freddy's fame. What else is he in? He's been in something recently, hasn't he? What was it? I can't remember. But he's also going to be in Daredevil, which is very exciting. But that's not the news I'm on about. Scream Rant have reported that during an LA Comic Con panel featuring Screamcast and moderated by Scream Rant's very own Joe Deckelmeer, the actor discussed his interest in joining in on the superhero craze. Lillard has been quoted as saying, "I'm in Daredevil next season. I do not wear any lycra. I know. You're sad. I've wanted to be in the superhero world. I wanted to be in, these. I mean, if anyone's curious, if you run into James Gunn, tell him I'm available. James Gunn wrote Scooby-Doo 1 and 2, and he's one of my dear friends. I keep waiting for that invitation. I don't know if it's lost in the mail, but yeah, I like that. So, yeah, he's really up for joining James Gunn's DCU. But yeah, it's exciting that he's in Daredevil. I don't know who he's going to play in Daredevil, but be interesting. Because he's such a... I love that he's had a resurgence, because he was easily the best thing in Scream, that first film. He proper stole the show. He's so funny. I love that he ad-libbed some of the lines and things as well. I really enjoy. In Shaggy, there's no one more perfect to play Shaggy ever. There's never going to be anyone more perfect than Matthew Lillard. That was the first time when I saw him in that Scooby-Doo film. I was like, oh my god, he just is Shaggy. That's Shaggy. No one who's not acting, that just is him. I'm like, he's real. Shaggy's real. Oh my god. No, that was spot on. Shaggy is amazing. I love that film. But yeah, like you said, he's dipping his toe into the superhero. What's it? With Daredevil, which would be interesting. But yeah, I like that he says he's really good friends with James Gunn, which makes the likelihood that he's going to be in something James Gunn related, like the DCU, more likely. But yeah, I think he has great range. He's played goofballs, and he's played psychopaths, and obviously he's played more nutters than he has nice guys. But I suppose which would kind of veer towards villain. But I can see him playing the image that Scream Rant put on. I'll put up on the screen. The proper make. He's got a goatee beard, and he's got glasses on, and his hair's kind of a little bit longer. And I was like, he could he be Gordon? Could he be a Jim Gordon? But I don't. Can he do that? Could he be that serious? But I don't know, because Jim Gordon's got to be the straight man, hasn't he? And I do like Matthew Lillard, but I don't know if he's got that in him. I don't know. I've not seen him in enough things, you know what I mean? I've seen him do Unhinged, but the Jim Gordon I've seen and known, I don't know if he can do that. I mean, I could see him as a villain. I could see him as I don't know, like a Scarecrow or like a Riddler or I don't know, like a Hugo Strange or like a Batman villain. Like I could see him as someone like that, but I don't know. Who could you see him as? Who would you go villain? Would you go hero? Would you go side character? Like I'm trying to think of heroes he could be. Superheroes could he be? I don't really know DC much really. I don't know it enough to like think of a character he could be. I mean I think there's like Plastic Man and stuff like that, isn't there? Things like that. But I don't know. But yeah. What do you think? Lillard, DCU. Who do you think is playing in Marvel? Like in Daredevil, who do you think is going to play? Is he going to be some kind of like lawyer friend to Matt? Is he going to be an antagonist? Is he going to be um, like an ally? It's interesting. I really like that he's had a resurgence. He's a fun actor, and I really enjoy him. I hope he just gets more work and more work for Matthew. Because as a fellow Matthew, I like that Matthews get work. So if you also like Matthews getting work, then click the likes and the shares and the subscribe button, please, because then I'll get more work and it'll be better for you guys, and I can improve what I bring to Matt's movie news for you. So yeah, please do that. Next up, this one just like rocked me to my core because I didn't know that this was even being developed. Apparently, Hollywood is about to hire its first artificially intelligent actor. They're like, it's not even a person. It's literally created by somebody, like on a computer. I think it's a combination of lots of different AIs like combined, including like ChatGPT and stuff, and lots of the different ones. And it's called Tilly Norwood. So yeah, that's what it is called. It's not her. It looks like a her, but it's not a her. It's an it. It's called Tilly Norwood, and this freaks me out. I'm not gonna lie. So as Deadline, reporting from the Zurich Summit, has shared that Elaine van der Velden, an actor, comedian, and technologist who has launched AI talent studio Shosha, I think that said that she was in talks with several talent agencies who were interested in signing the AI-generated Norwood. In turn, that has sparked some strong reactions from those opposed to what a move like that could mean. Yeah, I don't. Even my 7-year-old was like, "Why would you do that?" I was like, "Yeah, why would you? Why would you use AI when you can just use a person?" I was like, "Exactly. Why would you do that?" I don't understand why this is. Why would you even think to do that? Um, I don't get it. I mean, because what's the person who developed it? During a discussion on AI developments in the entertainment industry, Van der Velden said that AI has become something that studios and other companies were beginning to accept. A major public announcement could be coming in the near future. She was quoted as saying, "We're in a lot of boardrooms around February time, and everyone was like, no, this is nothing. It's not going to happen." And then by May, people were like, "We need to do something with you guys." When we first launched Tilly, people were like, "What's that?" And now we're going to be announcing which agency is going to be representing her in the next few months. Like, yeah, apparently it was created using 10 different tools, one of which was ChatGPT, and trained to perform with nuance, emotion, and consistency. Van der Velden claims that AI can slash production timelines and cut costs as budgets are shrinking. So it's money, essentially. Money is killing acting, apparently. Like, oh yeah, just whack a load of AIs into the film, it'll be great. I feel like this is gonna end up with completely AI created films, which I know there's kind of versions of on YouTube already, which are then like shorts and like full things that are just created by a computer, which I don't need in my cinema. Like I just don't need it. I go to the cinema for like escapism, yeah, mainly, and like to go into a new world, like get to escape into like a new world, and but then also you do empathize with the characters and like you kind of relate with people. I get that you can simulate that kind of, but I've seen clips of this like Tilly Norwood character, and you can see like there's a dead eye thing. You know, like in games and stuff, and like virtual reality and things, the characters don't have any. You can see there's no soul in there. You know what I mean? And I feel like it's that with this actress. But it's not even an actress. It's a computer. It's not even. I'm even calling it an actress already. But this character that they've created, like, there's no. You can tell like the mouth is weird, and like the eyes are dead, and I don't want that in film. I don't want that to be film. I love film too much for it to be like just actors have even. I haven't got any quotes, but actors have even come out like, "What the hell is this?" And I think it's SAG-AFTRA or something. I think have come out and said no, you're not doing that. So there's like riots, and not riots, but like protests and everything coming out about Hollywood like signing this artificial intelligent thing. Like that Van der Velden woman's also come out and said, at Particle 6, which is the company she runs, we believe AI won't replace human creativity, it will amplify it. The future of entertainment isn't human or synthetic, it's both. Okay. But yeah, she also said that she believes audiences care about story, not whether the star has a pulse. I vastly disagree. Because like a lot of the connection of film for me is connecting to people. Like, and I tend to follow certain actors into films as well. You know, like I enjoy like Olivia Colman, I enjoy Gary Oldman, I enjoy like Benedict Cumberbatch. Like I enjoy those actors because they, like Cillian Murphy more recently, like he's done like brilliant stuff. I enjoy following them as a person, like as an actor, like growing and being in different things, and like the connection that you build with the characters that they create. Like I enjoy that. I can't see you being able to do that with something that's created. Like, I haven't seen AI that has actually convinced me that that's that person. You know, like, it's an actual person. You know what I mean? I don't think you can't create that. Like there's too much goes into acting to be able to fake it. Personally, like, I've only dabbled in like Amdram and stuff, but even so, like I can't see you being able to fake that. Like I really can't. Like to the extent where it's going to make millions of dollars. You know what I mean, or pounds or whatever. I just scares the crap out of me, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie. I don't want the thing that well, there's my family and my friends, and then there's film. Like that's where film is in my life. Like I love people, and then I love film. Like that's the hierarchy. Like yeah, I think I love film because I find people interesting. You know what I mean? Like stories, and I don't want it to be. I know it's created in a way by people, but it's not. I don't want it to be created by like computers. You know what I mean? It just rips the soul out of film. You know what I mean? What do you think? Do you think yay more AI actors, or do you think no AI actors like me? Please don't do this, Hollywood. For the love of God, can it just be like an experiment and then go away? That's what I want. I can't. I don't want it. No. Speaking of AI, Paul Bettany has recently been talking about Vision Quest and how much he's enjoyed and he's looking forward to us seeing it. So yeah, from one AI to another AI. But I like Vision. Ironically, I like Vision as a character. He's one of my favourite Marvel characters. And Paul Bettany is. This is also from Screen Rant. I use Screen Rant a lot, not gonna lie, because there's lots of good stories on there that they found. Paul Bettany has teased what to expect from Vision Quest and how the Marvel show will differ from WandaVision. Vision Quest will take place after the events of WandaVision, following White Vision as his resurrected synthezoid goes on a journey of self-discovery. Bettany's going to be joined by James Spader, which I'm very excited about because Ultron is one of my favourite and definitely underrated Marvel villains that needs to come back because Vision can't die because he is like information. and in the comics he like keeps coming back like all the time. So I was really annoyed when they kind of killed him. But yeah, I'm really excited about Vision coming back. Like really. Yeah, apparently in this Vision Quest TV show, he's going to reunite with his two sons that are going to be older now, Billy and Tommy, which have now got superpowers, which is awesome. They've got super speed. And is it Tommy? Is it Tommy who was in? No, Billy. It was Billy, wasn't it? Who was in Agatha All Along? I think as Wiccan. Yes. Yeah, maybe something like that. But yeah, they're both back in this, I think. So they're going to be meeting up with the dad and discussing stuff. But yeah, Screen Rant were on the ground at the LA Comic Con as an official media partner during the Paul Bettany and Elizabeth Olsen's panel hosted by Screen Rant's Joe Declamere again. Bettany revealed that he was most excited to explore in Vision's Quest was... he said, I can't say much, as usual. We've already shot it, so I've already explored it. But I saw a lot of it just yesterday, and it's fantastic. I'm really excited for you all to see it. It's about a lot of things, and it's super exciting. But in the same way that WandaVision was about grief, sort of about intergenerational trauma. It's about fathers and sons and denial of pain, and denial of your own truth and coming to terms with who and what you are and what you could be. So, sounds really interesting. It kind of seems like it's kind of like spun off of what happened to Vision at the end of WandaVision, where like he was him, but he wasn't him. You know what I mean? Like Wanda created him, and then his consciousness went into an actual physical body, and then he just flew off. So I'm guessing it's kind of like a very heady thing about what are you and what is, you know, like kind of like Ship of Theseus thing that they do in WandaVision, where he's like, I'm you, but I'm not you because like I've got no bit of you in my body kind of thing, but I've got your brain. So does that make me you, or does that make me something different kind of thing? So it's very heady. And Ultron's also in it, which is amazing. So are they gonna, you know, the intergenerational thing? Are they gonna do like Ultron was created for a reason, and then Ultron made Vision, and then Vision was instrumental in making Billy and Tommy? So is it going to be that kind of like Ultron's the granddad, kind of, and then Vision's the dad, and then Billy and Tommy are kind of like the sons? Like, is that how it's going to work, do you reckon? And they're going to like discuss like legacy and like stuff like that, do you reckon? Do you reckon that's what the route they're going to go down? Or because that would be quite interesting. They've never really, something like that's never really been done. They don't very often do family in Marvel, do they? Like family dynamics and in exploring that in Marvel. They don't very often do that. But yeah, really excited for that. I really like Vision's like one of my favourite characters in Marvel, and I've recently started reading. I think it's either the Vision and the Scarlet Witch, or the Scarlet Witch and the Vision. So like the comic book series, it's really interesting. The artwork in it is beautiful as well. It's like it's really bright and like surreal and interesting. And yeah, I recommend it. I've only read like 2 issues, but it's really interesting, and I'm intrigued to see whether they're actually going to pull anything from this like comic run, because it's about like Wanda's just like resurrected Vision, and he's the White Vision now, and he's kind of he's like hyper empathic, and like all his like emotions are heightened, which is really interesting, and like he like runs on emotion rather than logic like he used to before, which is interesting. We've never really seen a Vision like that, and yeah, weirdly, like Vision is one of the characters that I empathize with the most, which I don't know what that says about me, but yeah. What do you guys think about Paul Bettany's comments? Are you interested in Vision Quest? Are you looking forward to it? Are you looking forward to how it caps off this kind of like unofficial trilogy of like WandaVision, Agatha, Vision? Like, is it going to stick the landing? Is it going to be good? I think it will be. I'm really looking forward to it. I enjoyed Matt Bettany. I enjoy his portrayal of Vision. I enjoy James Spader as well. I'm intrigued to see how Ultron fits into this show, and I'm intrigued. I hope he carries on as a character because I love Ultron. The idea of Ultron, I think, is really timely. And I think, with the whole AI thing and AI actors, which is mind blowing. But yeah, that's my show today. Hope you've enjoyed it. Let me know what you think of The Simpsons coming. Let me know what you think of AI actors. Is that worth doing to save money, or should we just carry on doing what we're doing? I mean, I know money is like a big deal in Hollywood, but come on, surely you put the art first. I know you're looking forward to Vision Quest. Let me know. Comment. And if you've enjoyed my show today, please like. And I'll see you next week for another Matt's Movie News.